Hi, this is Kathy Clawson. If you ever stood in a quilt shop staring at different marking tools with absolutely no idea which one to pick, this video is for you. With ruler work especially, your marked lines are your roadmap. The wrong tool means either chasing a fading line before you finish your design or wrestling with marks that won't wash out of your finished quilt. Both I have experienced personally. So what I'm doing is I'm comparing the top marking tools for ruler work side by side on real fabric so you can stop guessing and get back to doing what you love. Ruler quilting on your domestic sewing machine. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing I would like to look at is the line of Frixion fine liner pens. What I'd like for you to notice is that they come in a whole lot of different colors, and those are really nice. Now, the fine liner is the one of the Frixion pens that I prefer most. And the reason I do is because it is just exactly what the title says, fine line. I like a nice, fine, easy line to stitch next to or use with my ruler work. Frixion also has two clicker type pens. One is called the clicker, the other is called, I don't know. It's another type of clicker pen, but it comes in colors. So you can see here again, it's got a really nice fine line to it, makes a nice mark. Now, the advantage to the Frixion pens is that they are heat erasable. All you need to do is take your iron, go over it, and the pen marks disappear. Couple of words of warning with those, though. If you are sending your quilt someplace, say to a juried show, for example, and you're sending it off and it's going to end up in the hull of an airplane, what can happen is the temperatures are going to drop severely. And when that happens, these lines can reappear. Now, if your item is washed, they are out for good. They do not come back. The other disadvantage to these pens is if you're working on a darker color fabric, such as this, what happens often if you don't prepare your fabric well enough, and I'm going to really get it ready here, is that when you go ahead and you iron it off, you will have what's called a ghost shadow. And you can see it forming right there. What I like to do, I like to put a thin layer of my starch on there, press it down, wait for it to dry for a couple of minutes, and repeat the process. That way, when I do take my iron and lift those pen marks off, I don't see those ghost shadows as often. They still can occur, but chances are they're not going to be as prevalent as if you didn't use it at all. So those are the Frixion line of pens that everybody loves for ruler quilting. The next item that I would like to review for you is the Clover chalk liner. So I take it home, I open this up, and I pour out the powder that comes with it. Okay? Then what I do is I replace it with Quilt Pounce Ultimate Pounce Powder by Hansi Creations. Now, what that does is allows me to go ahead and mark it on and again iron it off just like I did with my Frixion pens. And this gives us a really nice way to mark with our crosshair rulers. And then when we're finished with our markings, we just iron it off. Again, one of the disadvantages is that you can end up with a ghost shadow, but if you properly prepare your fabric with a starch or starch alternative, prior to marking, it shouldn't be any problem. The advantage is that this will not come back if it's cold. Okay, and once your item is washed or laundered, all the marks are out for good. Next pen I'd like to talk about is the mechanical chalk pencil. I really do like this. The chalk comes in several different colors: yellow, pink, green, and a graphite or gray color. So it can be used on light color fabric or dark color fabric. It can come off with a fabric eraser. That is the easiest way to take it off. Okay, so the nice thing about it is you get a really nice, even, thin mark with this. I am putting on maybe a little more than I need to because I want you to be able to see it clearly. Now, one of the advantages to this is that your marks are going to be nice and thin, easy to follow. One of the disadvantages that I find is that the leads do break, and so you are needing to replace them. Now, there is another advantage is that what you can use is a lint brush to help get these marks right off of your fabric. And you see how beautiful those come off? And if you don't want to use a lint brush, you don't have to. You can use a fabric eraser. I just use the white erasers from any big box store or office supply store. And you see how easily they come out. And this works for any of the colors. So this is going to be your mechanical pencil. Last two that I want to show you are a fine line disappearing ink, which is air and water soluble, or I've got the water erasing ink as well. Okay, so these again, nice, small, even lines. They work well with your crosshair ruler, and you can see how nice and sharp those lines are. I'll go ahead and put one up here and this way. Now, one of the disadvantages is you can't really use these on a darker color fabric. And they work well on the lighter color fabrics. One of the disadvantages to these, if you take too long, what's going to happen is those lines could disappear before you actually have the time to go ahead and quilt them all. So you want to only mark that area that you know you're going to get done in one short sitting. And I don't mean short as in 10 minutes. I would say within an hour, maybe even two. Okay, I did use the disappearing ink on this piece, and these are the marks that I put in the disappearing ink. I put them in early this morning, and it's now going on 6 p.m., and they are really just now faded out to the point where I almost can no longer see them. So it just does take time. These darker marks that I put in here were with the Frixion pen, so those are just going to erase off. Word of caution: do not iron these while they're still on your fabric, because if you do, they will become permanent. So you may want to consider that when you're doing something with both of the types of markers, as I have done here. So to get this off, you just spritz a little water on it. Go ahead, push it around a little bit, and it will go away for you. Or in the case of the air soluble, just wait. Leave it overnight, it'll go away, and it works like a charm.
I hope this saves you some frustration and maybe a quilt or two. Drop a comment below and let me know which marking tool you're using right now. I love hearing from you guys. Please like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Until we meet again, let's quilt.